Hey guys, welcome back to the Mopar Nationwide Series. We're back here for race number 3 of the season. We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the running of the Samstown 300. This 30-lap race should be good. A lot of people still rumbling about last week's race, but Phoenix is over with and we're on to a new race, so that's behind us. No hard feelings about last week's race, but should be a good race. You got Xavier Livingston, the rookie, on the front row, starting on the pole. The front row is rookies, but that's going to be probably common this season. The 4, Corey O'Malley, starting on the outside of him. And I wanted to point out one thing real quick. I thought I had marked all the rookies correctly. I forgot to put an R by Luke Walker's name. I realized that he's in my Cup Series last season, but I forgot he wasn't in my Nationwide Series. It was just P2 London by himself, no Luke Walker in the Nationwide side. They were both in Cup and not both in Nationwide, so I just figured he was in it. But Luke Walker is technically a rookie. I did put an R by his name in the starting lineup, so Luke Walker is technically a rookie, just won't see the R. So he'll be competing with about, I don't even know how many rookies there are. There's like half the field's rookies now, so he'll be in that category competing for Rookie of the Year honors and so on. But there's your your front row. I was going to explain that real quick. And then they're going to roll by right here, waiting for the Dodge Charger pace car to go. There it goes. And there goes the field zooming by. And after they zoom by, we will take a look at today's starting lineup for today's Samstown 300. Stay tuned for race 3 of the Mopar Nationwide Series season. Alright, we got that figured out. There's your starting lineup for today's race. See Barney Ward and Dylan Poteet on the second row looking for good runs. Also, the few guys up here needing a good run, like Matthew McMurray, Mark George. They're up there. But the pace car is off for Xavier Livingston and Corey O'Malley. They're going to come down and take the green flag. I'm not a big fan of the cameras at this track, but we're racing here at Las Vegas. The weather's not that good looking today. Kind of stormy looking, but there's no chance of rain in a video game, so we're all good. Xavier Livingston, yeah, I hate the cameras here. Xavier Livingston takes the point, but here comes Barney Ward going to the inside, but Matthew McMurray's going to try to make it 3 wide. Can't believe we're seeing 3 wide here. Matthew McMurray trying to catch up in the point standings. Barney Ward backed out of it. Xavier Livingston, he didn't. He kept going. Looks like Xavier's going to lead the first lap, and he does in that Red Bull 99. But Matthew McMurray's going to try to make the move. That Valvoline Toyota looks fast. And there's Jeremy Britton, the 87 car, the Daytona 500 pole sitter. He's up there trying to get a win now. We're going to look in the back and see what's going on. Christian Baker's back here with Red Bell and Zohar Mutton. They're both having bad days so far. Danny Wells back here with Blake Cooper and Jacob Rodriguez. See, there's Seth Cole behind Cody Hitchens. Seth Cole is happy to be out of Phoenix and glad that race was over. There's Luke Walker back there as well. We'll go up a little bit, see what's going on. Last week's winner, Jack Richards, is not running good today. He's up on the high side, having a terrible race. They're going to try to recover from that. Go up a little bit. There's Aaron Williams right behind P2 London. We'll go check up the front again. We got a battle for the lead. Here comes Matthew McMurray to the inside of Xavier Livingston with help from Sasha Dawson. Jeremy Britt's trying to help Xavier. At the line, it was Xavier leading the lap. Matthew McMurray has the preferred line. Got 3 rookies and a veteran up here, and now here comes more rookies. Dylan Poteet and Sasha Dawson, the only veterans up here. All the other ones in the top 6 are rookies. Then you got Mark George back there, Brody Banta, Joseph Bryant. There's a lot of rookies, and there's another veteran, Trent Dunham and Zach Carlson. Jonathan Thoman, who hasn't commented yet, is up there as well. Matthew McMurray led that lap. McMurray leads his first lap, I believe, of the season. Go back here. Red Bell's having a terrible race. Back here with Jacob Rodriguez, Charles Jackson. Go back up a little bit. There's Matthew Rodriguez. He's back here. Jack Richards and Alexandra Jones. Lewis Gordon, Cody Lamas. There's Michael Dawson on the high side. Alexander Dawson right behind him. Will Livingston. We'll go up a little bit, see what's going on. Like I said, camera angles suck here. John Dillon, the Daytona winner, trying to rebound this week. Not having a good showing right now. Connor Breeden trying to find some magic that was in the 6th car last season. Jake Rogers, Mackenzie Robertson with the long-ass name. Aaron Williams, again. There's Matt Wells, John Henley running outside the top 15. Jessica Lawrence, Brock Banta, and the Monster Energy Toyota. Michael Kazi, who could have, would have won. You know the deal, the routine. He should have won last week, but looking to recover this week. And we'll go back up. Xavier Livingston went way up the track. And Matthew McMurray is trying to pull away in the 15. He's been clean racing so far. And they look like ants from this angle, but here they come through turns 3 and 4. Just getting a good bird's eye view, I guess you could say. Pretty much from the spotter section up there. Good view of the field going by. McMurray leaves another lap. They're kind of reducing now to single file racing. Blake Cooper's up on the high side getting freight trained. Zohar Munn put the block on Luke Walker, the rookie Luke Walker, you could say. Danny Wells got kicked to the high side as well. Now Cody Hitchens does. Zohar Munn looks like he's on the move. They're still mired in the 30s. Seth Cole still trying to make up points for last week's cylinder issue on the engine. Will Livingston trying to get up there with her teammate, Jeremy Britt. Alexander Dawson's trying to recover also. Trying to get around Michael Dawson, but he's not making it easy on him. We got almost 3 wide up here. Jake Rogers just about got put, he about got put to the high side. Jack Richards is all over him in the 5. Here comes Matthew Rodriguez in the 38 and the 19 of Alexandra Jones. Aaron Williams just gave up a spot to Connor Breeden, who's pushing Matthew Rodriguez's girlfriend, Mackenzie Robertson, right past Sean Henley. No love lost between Matt and Sean, but we'll continue from there. Jessica Lawrence, the 32's teammate, right ahead. There's Peachy London, and there's single file, which kind of surprises me. This might be our first clean race we've had. Matthew McMurray is still leading over Sasha Dawson. I figured the racing would have been a little bit more better, and I have no idea why the preferred line is on. Just ignore it. I didn't even realize I had it on. I must hit a button before I started the race, but just ignore the line. But you can tell they're all on it right now. This is one. But anyway, we'll go back here. They're racing more in the back right now. Surprised I'm actually having a clean race for once, but still not even halfway yet. This race is zooming by. Red Bell is still hung up in the back. Charles Jackson's dropping back also. Jacob Rodriguez, this second 2 out of 3 races this season, he started last. So it's not really helping Jacob out at all. Christian Baker, Luke Walker again. There's Blake Cooper trying to get up there. Trying to pass another Dodge. Zohar Munn in the 9. Blake's having a good run today. Well, not having a good run, but he's trying to work his way up. There's still plenty of time to, but looks like the passing's pretty hard today. It's hard to pass apparently. Cody Lamas is back here in 32nd. And now we got Jack Richards diving under Matthew Rodriguez. And Alexander Jones and Michael Dawson's trying to follow through on the bottom. Sean Henley, he's been pretty consistent so far this season, but he's running 22nd. He's hoping to top that. Here comes Matt Wells under Brock Banta. Brock just drove him way too hard. He's going to give up the 15th spot to the 16th. There's Michael Causey in 14th. Zach Carlson, Jonathan Thoman, Joseph Bryan in 11th. The last car in the top 10 is Brody Banta in the Dollar General 11. There's Trent Dunham having a solid run in 9th place today. Great run for him. Mark George is in 8 in car number 8. Dylan Poteet, season looks like starting to swing a little bit around. He finished 6th last week. He's 7th today. Corey O'Malley's in 6th place, the outside pole sitter. Barney Ward is in 5th. Pole sitter Xavier Livingston is in 4th place. Jeremy Britt's 3rd. Sasha Dawson's in 2nd. And she is catching Matthew McMurray. It's a 2-car breakaway right now for the lead. Neither one of these drivers, well, I believe Sasha, I don't know, I can't remember. Sasha, if I don't know if you've won or not, I'm trying to think off the top of my head now. Matthew McMurray for sure has not won a race. First season ever in the series. He has had a dismal start to the season, but Matthew McMurray is trying to turn that around with a victory today here at Las Vegas, but Sasha Dawson is not going to roll over and let him have this victory. She wants to win. Matthew McMurray has a miracle of GoDaddy. Here comes Sasha Dawson. Sasha is ready to take the lead. Can she do it? Oh, she's got a fender under the 15. Here comes Sasha Dawson to the inside of Matthew McMurray. but Matt's going to try to slam the door, but Sasha's not giving up. She is a relentless female driver. She will not roll over easily, like I said. But Matt gets the run on the high set. Matthew McMurray retains the lead. Right with that last lap we just completed was past halfway now. So we want to see what happens here. And Sasha is a former winner. She did win once last season, so Sasha's trying to pick up her second career win. I was wanting to get that cleared up before I forget. And the field has been reduced to single file racing, which I'm not a big fan of. I feel like I'm doing a real life race right now. The first side-by-side battle we got is back here for 37th place. Luke Walker's going to clear it. We got 3 wide back here in the back. Oh, Charles Jackson, Jacob Rodriguez, and Christian Baker. Red Bell still in last. But these races tend to happen occasionally. But these don't happen that much anymore. Probably should have tweaked on this track a little bit, but I've been a lot of people style relief because a lot of people are not wrecking today. So I guess it'd be a big plus for everybody, I guess, if you look at it. Going back up to the front. Sasha Dawson's still going to try to make this a good race, though. Try to make it a little bit entertaining. All over Matthew McMurray. Still not going to give him a lot of room. She wants to get her second win. Matt's still charging for his first win. This 15 Valvoline Toyota. The Tire Kingdom / Valvoline Toyota, whatever you want to call it. We had one rookie already win this season, John Dillon. He took the win at Daytona. We saw a veteran in Jack Richards get his first win also. So 2 for 2 for first-time winners so far in the season. We could see 3 for 3 today with Matthew McMurray getting his first win. So that'd be a crazy way to start the season here in the Season 2 Mopar Nationwide Series. 3 races, 3 first-time winners. So it'd be pretty cool. But Sasha just wants to be the person that ends the streak. She is still there in second. Jeremy Britt and Xavier Livingston are pulling back up, as well as Barney Ward. It's about the top 5 are getting closer now, looks like. Christian Baker back here running in last, having a terrible day. Red Bell. It really was about the qualifying, looks like today was going to be the factor. Some of these people have not moved up at all. Some have actually dropped back. We got about, here's Cody Lamas under Alexander Dawson for 31st. This will be a race a lot of people would like to forget. We got a little bit going on up here. Aaron Williams got kicked to the high side. Here comes Matthew Rodriguez. Jack Richards has the inside filled with Jake Rogers and his teammate, Jake Rogers' teammate Lewis Gordon's right behind him in the 70, the third McDonald Motorsports car. And here comes John Dillon, who's trying to get his season back going again. He didn't want to have 2 bad races in a row. It looks like it's going to happen today. Jack Richards not faring that well after winning last week at Phoenix. John Henley's quietly running in 21st, but consistency like this could be a factor or huge for this 30 team by the season's end. Carter Breen trying to get his season going. Started off slow. Looks like the 56 is about to get overtaken by the 31. Jessica Lawrence looks like she's a little bit faster than Brock Banta. Michael Cosby's gave up 14. Matt Wells is on the move a little bit, but the passing seems impossible right now in this race, hardly so. The 18 car is all over his teammate. That is Joseph Bryant going after Brody Banta. Trent Dunham still hanging around in 9th. Corey O'Malley's in 8th. There's Mark George in 7th. He's moved up. And Dylan Poche's up to 6th. Looks like O'Malley dropped a couple of spots. Barney Ward's still 5th. Xavier Livingston is in 4th. Jeremy Britt's up to 3rd. He's going after Sasha for 2nd. Jeremy Britt's not going to say. He's saying this race isn't over yet. Matthew McMurray has dominated so far. Xavier Livingston led the first couple of laps, but then McMurray took the lead, and Matt hasn't really looked back. Sasha almost got him, but Sasha's still going to try to charge after him. We got a battle for 3rd. Xavier Livingston is all over Jeremy Britt for it, and Barney Ward's closing in the 88. Oh, we got a battle. Here we go. Xavier's under Jeremy Britt. The bottom's not the preferred line here, though, apparently. As you can see right there, it cost him a lot of ground on the 87. Now Barney Ward's all over Xavier for 4th. And Sasha's back to the bumper again. It was just a 10th, but it's obviously, it shows right there, it's only a 10th behind the 15 car. But it's 5 laps to go, and Matthew McMurray is trying to get to his first career victory here in the Mopar Nationwide Series. We're back again. Look, Seth Coley's losing a spot right here to Zohar. He actually was trying to get around Zohar Munn, but couldn't have it work. Or he might have just got past, I don't know. He's going to go after him again, but we're going to go back to the front. Sasha Dawson's still there. Just this track apparently is really hard to pass. I'm not going to be using this track for my cup race, just to let you guys know now. I'm sorry for the board fest. But you expect a different track for the cup race whenever I do it, either tomorrow or Tuesday. But anyway, Matthew McMurray is trying to run a little bit higher line. He's starting to pull back away from Sasha Dawson's 7 car. We got 3 laps to go. And we might get through our first race without a caution. Oh, and Christian Baker has stopped on the track. He was running in last. Something happened to the 82. Well, that doesn't add insult to injury for the 82 team, who had just not gotten out of the box this season. Had a mechanical failure at Daytona, didn't do well at Phoenix, and now they're going to finish. He's going to finish last today here at Vegas. And Matthew McMurray has 2 laps to go. We got a battle back there for the 6 bar. It looks like Mark George just took that from Dylan Pote, and he did. The 8 car is having a great run today. Good run for the 8 team, that's for sure. Corey O'Malley has a mirror full of Trent Dunham going for 8th. And Brody Banton got kicked up to the high side by his teammate Joseph Bryant, and there is a freight train after the 11 car. And we got 3 wide. Here comes Zach Carlson. He wants a piece of this. The 11 car is going to prevail out of this. We'll go back up to the front. The white flag is out for Matthew McMurray. 1 lap to go. Sasha Dawson cannot gain any more than she's at. But he slips up. She's going to try to strike. She's charging right now. That 7 car, she is flooring it. And Matthew McMurray still keeping the run on a little bit. He's running a little bit higher line right now than the 7 car is. Does Sasha have anything for him? At this point, she's trying to dive low. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Coming off turn 4. Matthew McMurray will dominate here at Vegas. He takes the Samstown 300 today here at Vegas. A dominating performance today by Matthew McMurray in the Boar Fest race today. Hate to say it, but it was a Boar Fest. I'm sorry, guys. Cup race would be more entertaining. If I'd known, I would have switched. But anyway, congrats to Matthew McMurray on his first career win. Keeps the streak going of first-time winners this season. Sasha Dawson finishes 2nd. Jeremy Britt 3rd. Post-hitter Xavier Livingston 4th. Barney Ward 5th. Mark George 6th. Dylan Pote 7th. Corey O'Malley 8th. Trent Dunham 9th. And Brody Banta hung on. Got that high side to work off turn 4. Coming to the white flag. And hung on for 10th place. A good top 10 for that 11 team. Now, the only problem we had all race was the 82 stopping on the track. He went 4 laps down. They didn't really say what happened, but tough break for Christian Baker, who is getting himself in a hole early in the season. You look through the rest of the results. Zach Carlson, Joseph Bryant, Matt Wells, Jonathan Thoman, and Michael Causey, your top 15. And then 16th was Jessica Lawrence, 17th Brock Banta, 18th Mackenzie Robertson, 19th Peachy London, and 20th was Connor Breeden. And then you look for the rest of your results. Past 20th. See where you are. Christian Baker down there, like I said, he's going to finish 4 laps down. Just stopped on the track. Don't know what happened. But there's your results. Hopefully you all know where you finished now, since it's right here. I'm going to raise it back up. And now I'm going to go back to the replay and see what happened to the 82 car, Christian Baker. And if Christian Baker didn't want to see anything go bad to worse, he's going to see a familiar sight that he did not want to see. Coming on the front straightaway. Going to take 4 to go, and the engine let go again on Christian Baker's car. Another mechanical failure on this 82 car. That's 2 out of 3 races this car has had an engine failure. Then he just scrapes the wall all the way around. He almost stopped by the camera over there. But Christian Baker, 2nd engine failure of the season. Not a good way to start the season. Tough break for Christian Baker. As we go back to the results now. Alright, one last look through the results. There you go. And let's go to the point standings. Alright. And our next race, and let you guys know now, the schedule is exactly the same as last season, so if you're wondering about anything, it's all the same, so don't worry about it. Race 4 will take place at the Bristol Motor Speedway for the running of the Scott's Turf Builder 300. It'll be a 30-lapper. And here's the point standings. Jack Richards, even though he didn't finish in the top 10 today, for the first time this season. Now nobody's finished in the top 10 all the races, which isn't a shocker, but he is the points leader still, about 10 points over Jeremy Britt, who has been a surprise start to the season early for him. Matt Wells is at third, Barney Ward's fourth, Brock Banta's fifth, and you got Mark George, Corey O'Malley, Michael Causey, Sasha Dawson, Jake Rogers. You look for the rest. Well, there's your top 20. Then you go down. Here's 21st through 40th. See, John Dillon's already down to 21st in points. He's having a tough start now after winning. And then the last two down there. And Christian Baker's already in a hole, 308 points back. But get a couple races back going, and some people have bad races, he can get back up in the points. But it's completely random what happens in this game and in this series and on this game. So, but I will hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this race. Don't expect a bore fest at Bristol, but stay tuned for the Mountain Race Series race at Vegas for the running of the Cobalt Tools 400, which will be in the next couple of days, either tomorrow or Tuesday. So hope you guys somewhat enjoyed it, and congrats again to Matthew McMurray on his first career win. And I will see you guys next time. Next time will be for the Mountain Race Series and then back for this one. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure to comment